Today I want to talk about how to throw the same technique in a couple different ways. And the reason why I want to do this is because a lot of times people come in, they've trained at different schools, and they're shown one way of doing a thing. Now keep in mind, in the art of fighting, it is amazing how many different ways we've come up with of how to beat each other in the head. There are a lot of different ways. And so if your instructor were to give you everything that he knows, well, if he's trained for 3 decades, then it's going to take 3 decades for you to take it all in. So a lot of times you can think of what they teach you as like this small bag of things, and a lot of times the rules you're given, they're almost like, what do they put on bowling lanes?
The bumpers.
They're like bumpers. They help kind of just keep you in this lane. And then when you're ready for more, they give you more. So I mean, she's heard me say a million times, that's not wrong, it's just not what we're doing right now. Because I never want people to get this mentality that the way we're doing something is the only way to do it. And there are also great champions, that's another thing, there are great champions who break all the rules. Right now, Alex Pereira is the main guy that comes to mind. He throws his hooks wrong, he throws his round kicks wrong. When he throws his round kicks, if you give me a fine set, he throws like this. I've had people come in, and I mean, almost every new person kicks the back like that. And that's almost my first telltale that, okay, they are brand new. Because that's not how you kick. If Alex Pereira came into my gym and he kicked the bag like that and I didn't know who he was, I'd be like, oh, poor guy, I gotta help him out here, you know? He's kind of one of the greatest guys, greatest fighters on the planet right now. Sometimes I get people and I'm showing them a way to do something, they go, well, that's not the way you're supposed to do it. I was trained to do it this way. You don't have to pick between them. Use both of them. You can tell she has a very solid base in Muay Thai kickboxing. A lot of times in Thai boxing, they'll teach you to turn the hip all the way over and almost like chop down. Give me a good Thai kick. Whoa, good. Oh, she took it easy on me. I appreciate that. She's been beating me up all day today. So that is a Thai kick. There's another style of kick, which to make it easy, I refer to as a Dutch kick because it's more common in Dutch kickboxing, but the Dutch will throw it that way as well. So the Dutch style is they will just turn their foot about 45 degrees and then push their hips forward almost the same way you would at teeth. Go ahead and show me that. Whoa, good. I didn't know if I get the same nice, friendly thing, not as much. But anyway, both have their place. I think of the Thai style as almost like the exclamation mark at the end of a sentence here. Yeah! You land your combo and then you boom! And that kick can end a fight. The more Dutch style probably isn't going to end a fight with one kick, but you can just, I mean, if you watch Liam Harrison, she's going to a seminar, and he's got fights where he just says, God, and lands a bunch of those, and even like the clip I'm thinking of, the guy almost like smiles at it. They both kind of smile at each other for it.
Jab from Harrison, there's the outside thigh kick. 3 in a row, how do you do a hat trick from Harrison?
Yeah, this is what we knew was going to happen. There's doubled up on it.
Dragging that leg kick is an absolute house on fire. Faster than a speeding ticket for Liam Harrison.
No, we don't give speeding tickets to athletes here, but it's Liam Harrison.
And that one's really good because it blends well with your punches. So it's really good if you like to throw what are called Dutch style combos, where it's just real aggressive, real long, and lots of boxing included. So both have their place, and you should learn them both. Or at least if you learn one, and you stick with it, don't be boxed in and closed-minded to the idea that there's another way to do it that works as well. So in this drill, we're going to play with all of them. All kicks to the leg pad are going to be Dutch style round. All kicks to the belly pad are going to be Thai style round. So up, boom, cross, boom, boom, there, Thai style. Boom, boom. We're going to play with 2 ways to throw the cross. The first is what I call a sit-down cross. And that is you turn, you rotate. You'll see this in the Tao Jeet Kune Do. This is the main way it's taught in the Tao, is rotate the foot here. And I sit down to lock myself in place. I don't go rotating, spinning like a top. And boom, it has a lot of power. Show me that sit-down cross. Whoa, that was good. Whoa, 2 more. Whoa, whoa. That works really well when you come in with the jab, because she steps in with the jab, so her legs are a little bit long, so then she sits down, boom! Good. Another one that works really well on is when she does that lead kick to my leg, boom, she sits down, boom. because she's coming up tall. Whop! All right, give me that again. Whop! Boom! Good. Give me a little more angle so you're kind of punching across my body. Boom! Boom! There we go. So I have to turn to get that because she wants to come behind my guard, essentially. Then the other one is a springboard cross. So this one's almost the opposite. Instead of sitting into it, you actually start low and you drive up. Give me that again. Boom! Good. 2 more. Boom! 1 more. Boom! Yeah! Rather than the power coming from the rotation of the hips, it comes from almost like I'm doing a squat, right? In fact, what was one of the drills I gave you to develop it? Kettlebell. Take kettlebell and you, it's a push press. And you use the legs to generate the power. It's like you put a pie in your hand and you're going, yeah, pie in the face. Anytime you're countering, if I throw a hook and she blocks, she has to sink down a little bit or else she's going to get bowled over. If she's just up like this, she's going to get bowled over. So when she blocks, her legs are already primed for that. Boom! Okay? If she slips, boom, boom, she's primed for it. She slips, her knees are bent, boom. We'll go 1 more. She throws the rear kick. Boom. Now, I want you, now this time over-exaggerate. Pretend like you're grabbing a pie off the table.
High kick?
Either one. Boom, boom, boom. You see that? And I like it when people over-exaggerate at first because I think it helps them build the coordination. So start big and then tighten up. Okay, I think that was about a 1.5-minute explanation. I'm glad we set aside a 1.5 minutes. So here is the drill. So, if I say jab cross, you're going to give me the sit down cross. Jab cross. Boom, boom. Good. If I tag here, you're going to give me a sit down cross. Boom, boom. Good. If I go here, you're going to give me springboard. Boom. Good. So here we go. Jab cross. Boom. Yeah, give me a little more sit down. Boom. Yeah. Again. Boom. Good. Jab cross. Oh, good. Jab cross. Boom. Good. So this will be a sit down as well. Boom. Yes. Pop. Oh. Very nice. Now this will be a springboard. Wop. Ah. Good. All right, springboard. Pop. Ah. Good. Again. Pop. Ah. Good. Let's get a tie round. Whoa. Nice. Whoa. Nice. Alright, we're going to slip, springboard cross. Pop, boom, good. A little more sideways. Pop, boom. But although doing a pull, that's the same thing. You could do it as a pull.
Okay.
Right now, I want to get you coming right over my shoulder. Pop, boom. Very Conor McGregor style. So you almost want the cross. It's almost at the half beat. Rather than it being like bop, bop, it's almost like bop, 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 bop. So it's like bop, bop. Yeah. Pop up, yeah. Pop up, good. Switch kick, way. Rear kick, way. Switch kick, way. Yes.
When I slip to the inside footwork, that's a big springboard cross for sure.
Yeah, let's do that one. I'm gonna throw a cross. She's going to slip and pivot. Whoa, that's the springboard right there, okay? And obviously, if I didn't know what she was doing, it would look like this. Wow, what's she doing? Oh my gosh. So, here we go. Jab cross. Boom, yes. All right, slip. Whop. Oh, very nice. Let's do 3 more of those. Whop, hop, oh. Hop, hop, oh. Let's get 1 more. Hop, hop, oh. Very nice. Any thoughts before we end that?
Yeah. I feel like I'm naturally coming from a little bit more like Muay Thai. The springboard feels more natural to me rather than really sitting into it. But I like the balance and power that I feel just like weighting myself down and really landing that.
Yeah.
And still thinking about like, okay, then how do I get back light on my feet? But I tend to, just because I'm kicky, like off of a like springboard, what I like about a springboard cross is that it puts my weight forward so that I can shift it then back to fire off my lead leg. So like I like the weight shift of the springboard just for kicks and things. but I like the balance that I feel with the sit down.
And yeah, the problem with that sit down cross is it does put your weight locked in, unfortunately. But she doesn't know that she's moving to the next level where we're gonna work on stuff like jumping hooks. So we got some answers. Awesome.
Cool.